Well, rain is moving back into the tri-state as early as tonight. Storm Team 44 meteorologist Gunnar Console is here tracking the timeline of it all. Hey, Gunnar.
Yeah, hey, Elegance, and you're right about that. We got rain on the way tonight. Some of it could even impact that morning commute tomorrow. So let's dive right into it. Right now, we are seeing sundown. It's dark out already, and we're going to start to see improving daylight conditions after Saturday, because Saturday is the winter solstice, the first day of winter, but also the shortest day of the year, which means that we start gaining daylight by Sunday. So it may take until February until the camera at this point in the day looks a little brighter, but until then, we are still going to be seeing those dark winter nights. Now, it's 49 degrees in Evansville. It's about 10 degrees colder than we were just this afternoon. So we're noticing that things are cooling off quite quickly, but we won't be cooling off much more for the rest of the night. Once we reach those mid-40s, temperatures are going to stop cooling off. So as we head into Harrisburg, we're just a degree cooler. You're almost at our overnight low. We're going to be seeing around 44 to 45 degrees be the floor for our temperatures tonight. And that's because rain and air from the south is going to move in, and that southerly air is going to keep our temperatures from cooling off all that much. So here's the satellite and radar. We're already starting to notice some increased clouds towards our northwest, but that rain isn't coming from the northwest. It's going to be coming from our southwest. So getting a big picture look, we see the rain impacting areas like northern Arkansas out through the Boot Hill of Missouri. Now, one thing to note, this whole situation that we're seeing is a cold front trying to develop in the Central Plains, and then a stationary front sitting over the deep south. Now, these two fronts are important because this area of unsettled weather is going to be getting squeezed out and pushed north into the Ohio River area. And that squeezing is going to be dropping a lot of rain and also leading to some instability. So we could see a few thunderstorms in the morning tomorrow. So here is exactly what we just saw. What we just saw was currents. This is now the future. So as we move towards 6 o'clock, we're going to be noticing that those fronts, that cold front, it's going to continue to strengthen, and it's going to squeeze out all of that rain as it heads towards the tri-state. So as we head towards 11 o'clock, that shower activity reaches us, but it doesn't look that impressive at this point. This really won't be that much of an inconvenience for anyone, mostly because we'll be in bed, but also just because the rain isn't that widespread or heavy. But things start to take a turn as that cold front gets closer. It starts to squeeze more moisture out. 3:30 in the morning, some thunderstorm activity is expected, so likely an early wake-up call. And then we're looking at some heavy rains for that morning commute, mostly south of the Ohio River. We'll all likely see rain tomorrow, but when I talk about impactful rain for the morning commute, I'm mostly talking about our southernmost communities, because we go through 5, 6, even 7 o'clock. We're still tracking a lot of that rain, and it won't clear out until that cold front moves through around 8 or 9 o'clock. Now, it's a lot to look at the future cast, but understanding who's going to be seeing the biggest impacts is a little easier when I just show you that morning commute and what condition is going to dominate. The rain is going to dominate south of the Ohio River, and then even our northeasternmost communities. So I wouldn't worry too much about that morning commute being impacted if you're in our Illinois viewing communities. Now, there could even be some patchy fog out there through the morning, so visibility, even if it's not raining, likely will be reduced due to that fog. Now, things will be getting sunnier by the evening, but notice we're also not warming up that much, and we're going to be cooling off a lot tomorrow. So much so that temperatures will be in the upper 40s tomorrow afternoon, but then in the 20s by tomorrow night. Thursday, sunnier, but we pay the price with that cold weather. Saturday, the first day of winter, feeling like winter, and then it looks like we get a little milder out towards Christmas Eve.